Hello, what's up YouTube, what's up everyone, you're welcome to this session. Please remember to subscribe, turn on the notification bell because I have a whole lot of analysis I'm going to send to you. It's going to help you to make a whole lot of money, okay? Please share my video, like. It doesn't take anything, it don't cost you anything though. It doesn't cost you anything. But now, what we are doing this week is this CADJPY. I don't want to waste your time. Do you know the reason why this happened? Now, I want to teach you something today. Let's go to the candlestick. We are now in the candlestick, okay? Let me zoom it so that you see this is the candlestick, okay? The reason why I minimize this is just for you to see properly in the longer term what the market has been doing so that you won't be deceived. This is what this market have been doing for a very long time. I think this whole thing it's up to 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. Yeah, because this is the weekly chart. Okay, this is the weekly chart. Now let's do this. Let's go to the line chart first. But before the line charts, just for me to tell you that I'm good. Remember that this is a live video. I just want to tell you that I'm good in what I do. And I want to tell you the reason why this trend line is above this particular, let me zoom there. I want to tell you the reason why the trend line is above this wicks and shadows that you are seeing here. Now, this thing that I'm about to share with you is part of the things that you learn here for free. Check this out. Did you notice something? This is a double bottom in the line chart. We always make use of the line charts to spot fake breakout like this. Fake breakout like this, because what it did is to form a double top for it to continue its movement to the downside. And to spot double bottoms here. But if you go to the candlestick, look at. Remember that this market came down to this place, still came down. I bet you most of the traders' stop losses we are taking out here. That's the reason why they always tell you that this particular candle here is your confirmation candle. You wait for your confirmation candle. And this particular candle, it was the confirmation candle that I got that made me to make a whole lot of money all the way from here to this place. It's a long-term trade. And the broker that I make use of, it's a very nice broker that doesn't charge much in the longer term. I will put my broker's link in the description for you to make a lot of money also with me. Or in my next trade I will do that, because that's going to take a lot of time for me to do. Okay? Because I'm affiliate marketing also then. Man, come on. Now, without taking much of your time, let's go back in our retest. Now, checking this out, what do we see here? How did this market get to this particular place, guys? How did this market get to this particular place? Okay. Now, for us to know how the market got to this particular place, first of all, we are spotting a shoulder, and head. But I bet you most of us were deceived in the daily 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes time frame. One thing that this channel also does is to enlighten you on the time frame to trade in each and every currency. Remember that the last prediction we did, that was on a daily, okay, and I'm in profit there, okay. That was on a daily. But now what this channel is telling you, that for you to take this trade on a longer term, the preferable time frame is the weekly. But you confirm your trade in the 4 hour, where to enter in the 4 hour. You can also confirm in the weekly hour though. For confirmation of trade, I will also drop the video for you to learn from that. That's the reason why I always say subscribe to this channel, share the video, like and comment, please. Tell me what you feel about the video, okay? First of all, guys, let's draw this. This is a spot. This is our sell zone. If I took this trade, and even I took this trade, this would have been my sell zone. The reason is that this particular place is the place that I'm putting a trend line. Okay, without all these candlesticks that you are seeing here, this particular place is where I will start the trend line. This is where the risk comes in. Listen attentively so that you will learn this. Why this place is a particular place where the risk comes in is that you don't really know if this market will continue its movements to the upside. Yes, you don't know. But why you will take the trade is because of the impulse movement to the upside. It is because of the impulse movement to the upside and the overstretched M pattern. After an M pattern, what do you expect? M pattern can also be a double top, okay? But this is overstretched M pattern, and I bet you so many people were deceived because of the market, because they were expecting this market to continue its movement to the upside. But what happened? It was just a fake breakout from this particular resistance. It came back. If it's me that was in this market, I took this buy for it to continue its movement to the upside. It did not continue, it came back. I will sell it immediately because it has already confirmed that this particular breakout is a false breakout of this resistance. Let me put the resistance of this resistance, okay, of this is a false breakout, because on the normal what it is supposed to do is to bounce on top of it, continue its movement to the upside. But look at what it did. It went up, bounced, went up, then came back. That's the reason why this candlestick is not enough confirmation for you to take a trade. Okay, the two next candlesticks should be enough for you to take a trade in the longer term though. But at it being you took the trade, you took your stop loss here, that should tell you that this M pattern is about to complete here, and when it got to this place, it started moving up back again and continued its movement to the downside. So what you would have done when it took out your stop loss is to sell and put your stop loss above. Then this happened, you would have made back the money and extra though. Okay, now when it got to the support of the M, this is where you take your profit. No matter what, don't expect it to continue. This is the support of the M. Remember that we are seeing an M here. Okay, when it got here, you should take your profit here. Buy again. If it's me, I'll just buy again and put my stop loss. It will take it out though. Manipulators will come in. Or rather, what I always do is to wait for this candle, which is the confirmation candle. This candle is the confirmation candle. For it to form, when it forms, this is weekly, it would have given you a whole lot of money though, for the continuous movement to the downside, because what it actually did was to also retest the mouth of the M. You know, the market is a very funny thing to me. I always look at the market and kind of laugh, because I now understand this market. This is the mouth of the M. This is a retest of the mouth of the M. This is the pin bar that is telling you to sell. This is also a kind of double top that is telling you to sell, and this is also a kind of shoulder pattern that is telling you to sell. 100% I would have taken this trade. Okay, But I wasn't there. That should be last 4 years ago, though. So let's squeeze that back again. So this is our entry because of the shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay, and this is where we set our trend line because of that. What else are we doing here to enable us trade? After the impulse to the downside, we've gotten a support, and this is this support. While moving up, you've already told yourself that the next movement is the resistance. So checking it, assuming had it been you bought here after this confirmation candle around this place, you bought and put your stop loss here after this confirmation candle, what it will do is to go up, give you your money. So it has not gotten to this place. It will just give you a little money. It will bounce back, but it won't take out your stop loss because your stop loss is still here. Okay, bounce back and move up to the targeted area in the longer term though. But if you want to be scalping the long term scalping, and which I love, let me drop this. Had it been is the long term scalping. This is how we put it. Sorry about that. Okay, let me switch that. Okay, it's back. Okay, I think it's the service problem though. Okay, this is it. Do you understand this? This is where you buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Double bottom formed and a W is about to complete around this place. You buy and wait for it here. So guys, this is it. Now, apart from that, I'm seeing a triangular form. This is a triangular form pattern that I always use to mark when I take my profit around here and sell. If it is broken, what I do is just to sell without wasting time. Okay, when broken, this is what I do to sell. This is a triangular form. I'll wait for it to bounce on top of the support line, which is this, and the trend line, which is this, and I will buy again. Then when it breaks, I'll wait for a retest for it to continue the movement to the downside, and that is what's happened. But what they did is to deceive some people also here. These manipulators, they have those machines that they program to catch some people. No matter what, they must catch some people. Okay, I don't say that they don't catch me. They catch me also, but the thing there is that I've grown up with this market. I've grown to understand those markets. So I grew up with this market. Like I have much so many gurus around me in which I paid for. Okay, they were always there to guide me, to tell me what these people think to do. They are always there to just tell me that these people, this has been their work. You will always think that this market is going the other way around, but every single market gets where it's going to, which is this place. If you get it, go and sleep forever. Put your whole money, sell it with all of your money and leave it and just go and sleep. Check it in the next 8 months, bro. You will be damn rich. No matter what those scalpers that trade with small accounts make, you make times 20 of their account lot size. I'm telling you, you make times 20 of their accounts, the margin that they have in their account. Sorry, not lot size. Okay. Now, I will advise you to be a long-term trader. Be a long-term trader. It helps. Look for another work. Double your pay though. Okay. Now, without wasting, I don't want to waste your time here. Now, another one that we are seeing here is this. Remember that we are in the weekly. Okay. This is another trend line that we spot here. This is another trend line that we spot here. One thing about this trend line is that the manipulators can't change this. They can do every single thing, but they can't change this. This is where you buy. Sorry, it's too small. Let me just put it a little big. Okay. Okay. So this is where you buy. Remember, now this is weekly. It's a whole lot of money. You sell here. You buy here. You are expecting this market to hit this resistance, but look at when it hit the resistance without touching your stop loss. These are manipulators. They are just driving the market before going to the resistance. Wow. So you sell here your resistance, okay, and you buy here. I don't know what happened there, but that's a good buy. I know it's a good buy because you're going all the way from here to this place. Okay, let's squeeze that to give you the great view now. Okay, now the next sweet trade that I would have taken is this particular one. Remember, it's always hard for you to spot the beginning of the trend line, but I mean, if you're serious in trading, you will definitely spot it. Like we are spotting this particular one here now. So this is another one that will also be profitable. Okay, now this is it. Let me take that closer. Okay, when broken, okay, buy here, sell here. Remember, this whole scenario is a shoulder. This scenario is a head, while this is a shoulder. What happened? Boom. That's where you start targeting your trend. After you hit that shoulder pattern, start targeting your trend line. That's what I will advise you. That is my advice to you. Okay. Now we are seeing. I'm seeing another triangle here. I'm seeing another triangle here. This is another triangle here. This is another triangle here. This is another triangle here. Wow, what a sweet trade. And when the triangle was broken, what happened? It went straight down, though on the longer term. But it went because this is where you put your stop loss again. You sell and you are expecting it to get to the support. It went straight down. But if it's me, I would have taken my profits here though. I won't wait for it to get to this place. Okay? Now, the next one that I spot here, the next trade that I spot here is also this particular triangle. Remember that this is weekly. It is still a whole lot of money. This is weekly. It is still a whole lot of money. Okay, this is weekly, which is still a whole lot of money. Okay, sorry about that. Just trying to set it so that you will see it very well. This is another angle that I'm seeing here. This is it. Okay, are you seeing it? Buy, sell, buy, sell. But if you're scared, wait for the first buy to move and for the second sell to move. Then you will know that definitely your next target is this place, and it went there straight. Okay, and to make money in this, it's quite simple, but some people see this as a hard thing. Whenever the market is in this particular support zone, you know that this particular line when broken is a strong, if not the strongest support zone. Okay, is a strong, if not the strongest support zone. So anytime the market comes down, you just look for buy opportunities, or you wait for it to break. If it breaks, you look for a sell opportunity. The sell opportunity, the opportunity I'm talking about is just a confirmation candle. That's the only opportunity. Okay, with your risk to reward ratio, you make a whole lot of money in this. Okay, I guarantee you that. Some people are scared because of forex. I always laugh. I say, well, I always tell them that it's just lack of knowledge that is making you to be so scared in forex. You don't have the knowledge is really affecting your cerebrum. Okay, now when you have the knowledge, you won't be scared anymore because you have your risk to reward ratio, which is your stop loss. That's what I call the risk to reward ratio. The risk to reward ratio is selling here, putting your stop loss around here, and expecting to take profit here. That's the whole risk to reward ratio. But I call only the stop loss your savior and your risk to reward, because the stop loss will help you not to lose a whole lot of money. Okay? Now, what are we expecting here? Again, I'm seeing another movement here. This is a huge movement here, from here to this place, from here. With all this, why should you be losing money? With all this, I always think, why should you be losing money? Because these people tend to manipulate the market, but in the smaller time frames. They manipulate this market in the longer time frame will always bring out everything they did in the smaller time frame. Like this whole thing in the smaller time frame, you think it has broken for it to continue the movement to the upside, but no, this is a downside movement. Okay, now I will extend much of your time. The next, but this is where I entered this market. I got in around here and I took I took it up to this place and I took my money because I was seeing this resistance here and I felt that it won't get to this place, but it got there. And I was seeing also this resistance. I took my take money here. Okay, my stop loss was around here, which is, if my stop loss is here, if my stop loss is here and my trade is here and my take profit is here, this is a good risk to reward ratio. Okay, so I took it and I made the money. Wow. So the next movement that I'm expecting, because I've been waiting for this market for a very long time to do what I want it to do, and it has done it. So this is what I'm expecting this market to do. At least bounce on top of this trend line. Okay, break it, continue this movement to the downside, or bounce on top of this trend line, go up to form a double bottom with this fake breakout. When it forms a double bottom, it will just break down here. But anyway, I'm expecting a movement to the downside, and I'm expecting this market to drop here. This is our support zone that we are expecting this market to consolidate, and drop here. So once again, this is not a signal, this is an analysis, this is a possible thing, and according to what you've seen here, it has been happening. Okay, I'm not giving a signal, this is not a signal channel, but this is to help you draw a proper trend line. 1, 2, know where the market is going on the longer term. No matter what, hedge funds has discussed that this market is moving down. No matter how they are doing it, the market must surely get to this place. Okay, so don't be deceived, guys. Don't be deceived. Stop losing money, start gaining money now. This time around, it's time for you to start making a whole lot of money this time around. Please, I beg you. Okay, now subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, like the video, share. You can share the video also, and help a friend that needs this. Okay, help a friend that needs this. Okay, it doesn't cost you anything for you to share the video to your friend and tell the friend to subscribe. This has been the thing that has been happening in this market, and even that we started from here, would have been making a whole lot of money, but it's never late for you to make money though. Once again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like and tell me what you feel in the comment box. Okay? See you guys. Catch you later. Bye. Well, I will miss you though, but what am I gonna do? I'll just look for another trade to predict for you.